Welcome back to the show. Our guest today is a reality star that stole the hearts of many while trying to capture the heart of just one on Netflix's hit reality show In Real Love. Welcome to the show, Faisal Khan.
I've been super excited to be. I'm from the city of Pune, my original city. I've been born and brought up here. I did move to Mumbai to pursue acting as a career, and post-COVID, I've been back in Pune.
Okay, so right now you're in Pune, right?
Yes.
Yes. So tell us, walk us through the journey. How did you get approached for this show, and how did you get on board? And how was the whole process like for you? But before you start, I just
Um.
want to
So
say
so initially,
you look like Basie Harry Styles. Have you ever heard that before?
I haven't actually. That's a first, but I guess that's a compliment. So thank you for that. Let me run you through how the process was of getting on the show. It actually was a very long process. It's been 2 years since I actually sent my profile over for the show. And initially, when they saw my profile, they shortlisted it, and they want to have a video call. Rajiv sir, one of the hosts of the show, Roadies, the judges actually interviewed me, and he wanted to get to know me. They said this is not one of any of the shows that you've seen before. We just want to get to know you, what kind of person you are. And so he had a conversation with me and said, you're a very interesting person, but I don't know, if you put you on the show, will you get caught like a deer in the headlights, and shy away from the attention, because I'm a little shy. But then I think I went through a series of, I think, tests of some sort to see how my texting game is, to see how I'm able to communicate with like a girl over video call, and then I was on the show.
Yeah, congratulations. It was amazing seeing you on the show. Your part you pulled off very well. Now tell me, have more doors opened up for you since this Netflix reality show? Have you seen more opportunities come your way, more people approaching you with projects?
I have actually seen a lot of doors open up for me. Touch wood, alhamdulillah. I see people, approaching me for projects, reality shows, and at this point, I think it's just about choosing the right options for myself, because if it's about making the right moves. I do see myself being a mainstream Hindi cinema actor, so I just want to make the right moves. I loved reality television. I'm not sure if I still want to go back instantly to that space, but yeah, I'm still trying to make the right move right now.
And are you still in touch with any of the cast members from In Real Life, the reality show that you were on? Sorry,
Yes, I
In Real
am.
Love.
Yes, I'm in touch with Dhruv. Contrary to popular belief, you know how they felt like him and I actually had an issue. He was one of the nicest people on the show, most real. And he said to me, I know you've come late, so I want to give you as much opportunity to actually, do what you can. It really hurts because I do like Ananya, but I think you should go ahead and try your best. And so I had a lot of respect for him. Dhruv and I, Pratham and I, even Sahib. I think the boys' connection house, we keep in touch. Other than that, I think Jagruti and Sakshi,
Okay, and
both the Sakshis.
you said something so interesting on the show that once I heard it, I was like on a rampage that whole week on like part of the ASA. So you said the Anti-Simp Association that caused quite a stir, right? So tell us
Yeah.
your feelings because you clearly said it as a joke. It was misconstrued. So tell us about your feelings at the time and like what all happened because that was the main plot with you, the whole car ride.
Yeah, yeah. So, the whole time that I was on the show, um, I was trying to understand what the dynamics of people were, whether this one likes the other, this one doesn't like the other. And finally, when there came a turn for me to actually be in the space with Ananya and figure out how I feel about her, Dhruv was in the picture where it was always just us three. I never actually got that one-on-one until I actually went to the production and said, listen, I don't have time with this girl. Like the first time I'm meeting her is with somebody else who she's potentially interested in. So I really want that time with her. And so it was almost like we were kind of trying to fight for her time, to the point where when we meet her, we'd say nice things to her. It was all going good, all going great. And when we got into the car, I think we were all emotionally drained. I was drained, being between two people who I could see liked each other. And I too had something which I shared with this girl. I wasn't sure if it's romantic yet or not. And there I was, trying to give my all and be vulnerable. And then, she passed a comment about how, hey, why don't you guys jump over that fence and get shot by the military? So at that point, I just laughed and said that, I'm actually part of the ASA, which is actually a joke of, anti-simping association, which I did explain myself to the hosts of the show, Ranvijay and Gohar Khan, and I said it is that we as boys laugh at each other, saying that when you see a boy actually giving more importance to a girl more than his family, more than his career, more than the things that his future depends on, we make fun of him and call him a simp. So in the situation where I said that what, I'm actually not a simp, and she's like, okay, what's a simp? She had no idea what a simp was, so I explained that, and then she got so offended by that. Later on, however, she did say that, what, I do understand it was funny, but in the moment, because I was so drained emotionally, I took it as offense, took offense to it. So yeah, now it's all good, but in the moment, it was bad. It was so bad. Uh,
So are we gonna expect part two, not part two, like season two for IRL?
so it does say season one, which does lead me to expect that there will be season two. A lot of us want to go back on season two and make a bang. I think Dhruv was joking about coming back with Ananya to host the show because they actually made a connection. I definitely need more screen time to actually go in there and do something relevant. So if I get more time, to meet the girls and to meet everybody else there, I'm so sure I'll be able to walk out with something which everybody will be happy with.
Yeah.
So yeah, why not?
So, okay, so speaking of ASA, you also in one of your other interviews said the truth, you were saying something about the truth not all women can handle, but all men need to hear. What was that? What were you talking about?
That was actually when I was talking about the truth that all women hate to hear, and all that no man will ever say, is that being a nice guy always doesn't count. You know,
What?
uh,
Sorry?
always being nice doesn't count. Sometimes you have to understand that just being nice doesn't count. Just being nice,
Mm.
you can't just be a nice guy and win. Being a nice guy always doesn't help. I'm not saying you need to be a villain and you need to be a toxic person, but you need to understand your dynamic in a relationship where you and your partner are equal. So if somebody, which is your partner in the situation, if there's an issue, just being nice about it is not going to help. There's a lot of boys who'll just be there and be like, I'm just going, or even women will be nice about a situation where they need to actually pull up their partner. So like I said, like being nice doesn't actually count. You have to sometimes, say, hey, listen, this was not okay, and I can't have you talk to me like that, or that was not okay, and that includes you not being nice sometimes.
Okay, very blunt. Also in the show, you really expressed yourself quite wonderfully. Like your views on love, the way you said it were just amazing to hear on, I think, one of the episodes where you guys were in the desert or Rajasthan or somewhere. So tell me what exactly are your views on love?
I've always had one basic of what love is. I think love is the closest a person can come to magic in the real world, where even though there's so many bad things happening in the world, in your own bubble, when love exists, everything else becomes so rosy, and the entire world becomes like such a nice place. And that's my idea of love. When I'm in love, I want the world to feel so much more livable, so much more enjoyable. And if you feel that with somebody, then you're definitely in love.
Oh, and you felt that? Are you, it's just coming from a place of experience?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. They say there are different kinds of love in your life where you when you're younger and when you're inexperienced and you feel like this is love. So I still am finding it, but definitely I have touched upon what love is. I know that I'm capable of giving love, and I'm wholeheartedly received love, and to the point where I know that my life, everything that if something was going wrong, I was just able to deal with it better because I had the idea of love. I had the sense that I have someone by me, and the world just seemed like a better place, less cruel, less cunning.
Is there any Bollywood quote of love that you live by, like love is friendship, like anything along those lines that you're like, what, this one resonates with me the most?
प्यार दोस्ती
Oh,
है.
just that one?
Is that
Do you have an idea of an ideal partner for yourself?
I don't, because if I did, then I'd have a partner. But but I just feel like you actually having these expectations from a partner is the worst thing that you can keep, because sometimes when you're not expecting it at all, there will be someone who walks through those doors and will blow you away with with their presence, and might not even be anything that you're looking for. Might be the complete opposite. But you'll be absolutely in love with them, and you won't know why. Not because they check those boxes for you, but because you're just so in love with them, and you don't even know why.
And do you believe in love at first sight?
No, that's infatuation.
Infatuation. So there's no such thing as love at first sight for you, in your
uh
eyes.
no, no, you could be attracted, you could be heavily infatuated, but being in love is actually, it's a more concrete meaning, where you actually are able to look over someone's flaws and work through all the issues that you all have, and that's when you actually say it's love. Otherwise, like, it's
Otherwise,
not
it's
love.
just attraction at first sight, is it?
Yes, yes.
Okay, perfect. And what can we expect from you next?
uh I'm super excited post the show. Like, got great reviews. A lot of people are reaching out to me for work. So I want to make the right moves, the right career path for myself. I would love to see myself on the silver screen, which would be Bollywood or the Indian cinema. Yeah, I would love to make it there.
Well, all the very best. We hope and pray we see you on the silver screen very, very soon. And thank you so much for joining us on the show, Faisal Khan.
Thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure being here. I wish you all the best and loads of love from Pune, from India.
Thank you so much, and hope to see you in Dubai soon as well. And thank you all for watching. We will see you guys same time, same place tomorrow.